Tropical Cyclone Bheki, it's weakening, but it's approaching Rodrigues Islands, and especially in the Port Mathurin region, where it's going to be one of the closest approaches of the whole Rodrigues and Mauritius Islands in general. Right now, Bheki, it's a weakening system, category 1, position at 17.7 degrees south, 68.8 degrees east on its current coordinates. And as you can see on the star altimetry, it's losing, of course, organization. It's looking more disrupted, including the circulation and sustained winds. The system has sustained of 90 miles per hour and its center 977 millibars estimated, with a pressure and movement to the southwest at 11 miles per hour. That's at 22 hours local time in Rodrigues, 18 hours UTC, on November 18th of 2024. And the Joint Typhoon Warning Center is predicting that the system is going to rapidly weaken and practically losing all tropical characteristics, but still could manage to stay as a minimal tropical cyclone affecting Port Mathurin in Rodrigues Islands, and of course Mauritius and the Calais as well. So of course those locations are going to be the main threat by this tropical cyclone that is going to remain quite weak, and practically not severe weather is expected for those locations, but still a threat is possible. And of course a tropical cyclone approaching, it's something that it's always important to take note and to take all the precautions, because everything could happen in this kind of situations. We don't know exactly how strong or how weak this system is going to be. Apparently the conditions in the atmosphere and in the ocean are going to be extremely unfavorable for development and intensification, which is great news, but still the storm could bring a lot of effects or tropical cyclone effects nearby those locations. And the wind shear levels, well, and this graphic is a little bit outdated, but practically the wind shear has already taken toll of the storm as well. Right now it's located about moderate and increasing wind shear right now, and the most intense part of the wind shear is at the mid levels. So the cyclone is right now battling with those high levels of wind shear. The sea surface temperatures already below the average of a tropical cyclone, 25 Celsius, practically just in the limit, but of course not enough warmth to sustain a category 3 or stronger tropical system that it was yesterday. But of course the storm is weakening rapidly, is great news, and we are expecting this motion moving to the southwest and practically not re-entering into more favorable conditions in the ocean. And about the GFS model, as you can see, practically the storm Bheki is expected to remain extremely weak, but still managing to bring some clouds and water, and of course a lot of rain for those locations in Rodrigues and Mauritius. So practically this is not the end of the storm, despite the rapid weakening trend that we are going to see on the next hours. Still a lot of things could occur with this storm, and this is the main attention for those locations right now. But of course, fortunately, it's not expected to re-intensify, but of course it's going to maintain some organization at least as a minimal tropical storm and bring some cyclonic effects. The multimodal diagnostics comparison, practically the storm is right now weakening quite rapidly and remain as a minimal tropical storm on the ongoing days, and then dissipating finally nearby the southeastern part of Madagascar, excuse me. The wind shear levels, as you can see, more than 20 knots. It's extremely high, moderate to high levels of wind shear, and still increasing. So this is the main threat of the storm. Practically it's disrupting and tearing apart the storm, which is great news for Rodrigues and Mauritius as well, and fortunately it's going to keep that way. The sea surface temperatures very low, 25 Celsius, and remain with that temperature, fortunately, and the humidity extremely low as well, below 60%, so dry air intrusion is also part of this weakening trend of the storm. So practically all the good news for the people there, it's that the storm is under high wind shear, low sea surface temperatures, and very low humidity. So practically the storm has reached its final stages of its lifespan. And this is the satellite imagery of Bheki. As you can see how the progression of this weakening system has happened on the last hours. Very poorly organized, to be honest. The circulation getting disrupted already, and we are not going to see much of the system on the ongoing days, fortunately. And well, this is practically the update of Tropical Storm Bheki. Remember to subscribe to our channel to keep updated with more content that we are going to upload on our social media. You can also visit our website www.force13.com, where you can see all this kind of satellite imagery and more tools, articles, and everything as well on our website on the internet, of course. So please stay tuned, and that's the update of this Tropical Storm Bheki.
Become an ultimate fan today.